Toba gang, welcome back to a brand new episode of Elden Ring. Link to the previous episode at the top right hand of your screen. If you haven't watched it, please do so, as we finished Mount Gelmir and did half of the volcano manor. So today we are at the church of Elgay and we shall be doing the second half of volcano manor. So to our right here there is this elevator that dropped after we beat the gold skin noble. I wanna say it's noble in the previous episode. So we will finish the other half of the volcano manor in this episode. That path you see over there with the molten volcano, we shall be going there, but not yet. Okay, this place is tricky because you might just run down and fall to your death, so you have to be a bit cautious about that. But yeah, we shall be running all this way just to pick up this loot item. There we go, golden rune 9, and yeah, that's all we came here to pick up. Again, be very careful. It kind of looks like it can be one path and it's not, so be careful. Anyway, now that we're done, let's proceed on. Now, I did tell you guys that the volcano manor is under the stewardship, well, not just volcano manor, but volcano manor and the entire Mount Gelmir is under the stewardship of the demigod Praetor Rykard, elder brother to General Radan, and Luna Princess Rani, our fiancé. I will never stop tiring of saying that. Anyway, we want to beat up these slugs so that we do not have any issues trying to jump over them and then they push us off the ledge and we die. We don't want to die. How beautiful is the volcano though? Like, we are traversing an active volcano and it kind of looks cool, in my humble opinion, that is. Anyway, we make it to the top. There we should be attacked by an abductor virgin over here pretty soon, because why not? Strong for ahead, therefore try lightning. Yeah, sure. You guys in the previous episode saw that when you hit the abductor virgins with lightning strikes, you can actually stun them. I did not know that, you know, and I've played this game for a while, so, and I still keep learning new things like almost all the damn time. Anyway, heavy attack. I know the message was about us using lightning and I can, but you know, I prefer fighting things head on. You guys have seen, it's been my MO from the very offset when we started this game, although in episode 1, and we are almost, this should be episode 38 if I'm not wrong. Oh god. Okay, it's a good trade. It opened its arms up and I got a huge juicy attack in and it got me, but you know, I am not that weak for I once was. Alright, this is gonna be easy. Run and poke and we're done. Right, so it's time for us to move over to the next part of the volcano manor. So here, yeah, it's very short, direct to the point. You gotta love people who do not play about. So we shall go inside here, open the door, and that way this exit will always be ready for us to use, so that we don't have to be bothered in trying to figure out its whereabouts. Anyway, we're gonna be wading our way through the lava. In 2 episodes ago we were using the dagger to first step through it, but you know, you can always backstep as well. Either method is allowed, so you know. And you stop trying to escape me. There we go, we get a somber smithing stone 5. Right through here we will find Rhea, or Zorias as she told us her full name. There she is, just lost in all hope, feeling depressed about her current situation. She's gonna die in like a few minutes, so let's not rush her death. You'll see why. So let's just not rush her death, to be honest. Let's do every other thing first. Give her some few extra seconds of being alive in this game before she dies. Anyway, we're gonna jump right here through this window. It's a shortcut to get up here instead of taking the stairs down there, because it's a stone sword key. And yeah, we're done. Normally you'd have to take some stairs to get up here, but you know, approach it from the outside because we can, because we are awesome, because we don't play by the rules. Anyway, what I'm pretty much doing in this second half of the volcano manor is completing the other regions that we've not yet traversed, and then once we, oh yeah, the snakes, I forgot that there are snakes that can live in the mud. Okay dude, okay. There we go. Okay, the big one has dropped all the way to fight me. I respect the commitment. Anyway, there are some death basilisks in the next part where we are going to, so we are gonna need to use our what are they called? The beast repellent torch. Yeah, we're gonna have to equip it and have it on the standby to use, because when the beast repellent torch is on, they're not gonna be able to attack us, and we don't want to be attacked by them. And I did say that these things are the weirdest things I've ever seen, because they can survive in literally any environment. Like, they're now just standing in molten lava and enjoying themselves. Weirdest creatures. Seen them on top of a mountain, seen them in caves, seen them in a lake of rot, we see them in swamps. Like, weirdest things, to be honest. Anyway, not gonna be dealing with death basilisks again for a while, so happy days. Anyway, let's go see Raya die. The time has come.
Oh, it's you. I'm afraid there is something I must tell you. I was an unwanted child, born not of grace, but of a hideous ritual, something that can never be accepted, not by men, nor serpents. Even Lady Tanith shouldn't accept me. I know that you have done so much for me, but I wish to ask one last kindness. Kill me, please. I thought that I feared nothing, but this, free me from this accursed frame. I know that you have done so much for me, but I wish to ask one last kindness. Kill me, please. I thought that I feared nothing, but this, free me from this accursed frame.
So we can do one or two things. We can go back to Tanith and she'll give us a potion that will make her drink, and then she'll forget everything and go back to the manor. We could also just leave her here, and once we kill the boss of this region, we'll find her dead anyway. And like this guy said, he did it but he regrets it. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, goodbye, Raya.
Thank you, my champion, mother.
A very sad scene, if you ask me. And we get the Death Scar's Wool talisman, and yeah, that is that. As I said, it's Elden Ring. No matter how much good you do to help these NPCs, it never ends well. It's something that I've just come to accept. I've learned to accept it. My desperation in trying to help will always lead to their downfall. You just have to live with it and move on. Anyway, these guys, they explode and they release poison mist, so it's something to be wary of. Good lord. Anyway, we do not have much in way of what we are supposed to be doing. Just gonna take this, the commoner's wood. Hi Oleg. Yeah, I think you're making good time, to be honest. So you just slash and roll. Slash and roll will be the best technique that we can do for our time in this place, because we need to make sure that we get through this area. Now I keep trying to switch off my lantern because it's so dark. It even looks like the lantern is not on for some reason. Nicely done, Oleg. That room which you saw, it's where we went and took that stone sword key from. Like, you just climb the ladder and you're there. Anyway, this is the snake with the lava whip. It basically spews lava on the ground and you get stuck in the lava. It can do some damage, the same way you can see Oleg break dancing right there. That's the whole gimmick of the weapon. You use you stand on the magma that's on the ground and it does some substantial damage to you. And just checking if there's something on this other side. There is not. And now all you have to do is I'm not so sure what you have to do. Maybe you go back to the Church of Ugle and take the path to the left this time round and go to the boss. But let's just get through here. Maybe there's something I might have missed. You never know. I might as well go and check. So just gonna send that up. Nicely done. And then hi snake. Yeah, you don't want to be standing in that fire. It will really drain your health real quick. And these are some of the other torture devices, as you can see right there on your right. Yeah, the area is pretty brutal, if you ask me. Nothing much in this room, to be honest. Yeah, this is the ladder that will descend through, and then we'll come out that one door that we had opened earlier during this episode. So take these guys out. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. And there we go. So we're gonna open this up, and right here we're gonna get the missionaries cookbook number 6. Yeah, now that we are done with that, we can go back to the Church of Ugle, Temple of Ugle, Site of Grace, and then proceed on to the next, what's it called? Proceed on to the next part that we want to do. Albeit we need to go and talk to Tanith and give her the news that Zorias is dead. We won't divulge all the information pertaining to how she died. We'll just report that she died. Alright, so status, we have enough. Yeah, we do have enough to level up, so we can make some leveling up right now, which is what we want. So let's add another level. We'll take our Vega to 56 on the first lane towards 60, which is what we want. Alright, now that we're done with that, we shall be leaving now, this time round to the left side instead. And now where we're going is where the main boss of the region is actually located, so fun times ahead for the rest of us. So we take this elevator on upwards. No, actually we're back to the same region where we were. But yeah, we're still going to where the main boss is located either way, so it's nothing to be too disconcerted about. Do that, roll away so that the poison does not land on you. So you guys see that we have like less than 1,000 runes, right? Just watch how those runes are gonna skyrocket by the time you're done with the volcano manor, and by the time you're also done with this episode. Like, I know at first like getting runes is usually a big hassle, but man, you reach a point where you're just so good and playing the game, like it begins not even mattering. Like it just stops being a big problem trying to get them, is what I'm trying to say. Dude was enjoying the view of the magma. Nicely done, Oleg. Yeah. No, Oleg, we are done. They are done. Alright, so there's the magma whip dude again. As you guys know, you could do this by a lot of times. By the way, you could like keep respawning at the site of grace and just coming here, killing him so many times until he drops that magma weapon. Albeit we already have it, since we completed some of the tasks for what's it called, the invasions, when we did it for patches. You might be left confused, wondering when I did that because you did not see it on video. It's because I ran out of space to store my video, so that one section did not get recorded by my software because there was no space to record it. But it's a simple invasion. You guys can still go do it, and then make sure you rest at the site of grace like twice after talking to patches, so that you get the option of where's my reward, because he's gonna try to fleece you from getting that reward. I kid you not. Anyway, we get the man serpent ashes, so if you want to summon our growers and not show our friends over here, now we can. You know, the people at the volcano manor thought it was a good idea to teach a snake how to cast spells, and gave it a hole as huge as head for some reason. Why? I don't know. Anyway, now if we go out here, you shall see that there is something quite peculiar. There is a teleporter. Now that teleporter takes us to the final boss of the volcano manor, the demigod himself, Mr. Praetor Rykard. Now, some of you might be wondering, will we be dealing with Rykard in this episode? No, we will not. We could. There's absolutely nothing stopping us from dealing with Rykard in this episode, but we won't, because if we did destroy Rykard in this episode, it would mean we wouldn't be able to do the other two invasions that are located deep in the city, deep in the capital city, that is, and they offer us a lot of cool upgrades, and we don't want to miss out on those cool upgrade materials, you know, like the armor sets and weapons and stuff. So plus they're not really that far off to do. Like, the one is in the capital city and the other one is like in the mountaintops of the giants, but they're not so far off to do. Like, I wouldn't say like we are so many episodes away from doing them, and once we are done with those 2 invasions, we can just warp back. The good thing is, like, there is a set of grace like immediately outside the boss arena from Rykard, so like we won't even have to struggle to get to fight him, you know. So there's really no point in us rushing in to fight him. If this was a new game plus where we had already done things by the book, we'd not even be focusing on the tombs and catacombs. I'd simply be going after the main bosses of the story and just zooming through the story. And I tried down. This is a very good it's a very good message, and right there, and we get our rune. Nicely done. What the hell? What the hell? I got killed by somebody without legs. I got killed by an Albanuric that has been tortured. No food, no legs, cannot walk. That's what killed me. Oh, good lord. Oh man, this is so embarrassing. Okay, I'm starting to think that the universe has a way of evening things out, because you guys have really watched my videos for a long time now, and usually I've even seen in the comments, like, at sometimes, like, I'm breezing through harder enemies. Why would that happen though? So you mean to tell me that I'd breeze through harder enemies only for something like that to be what takes me out? That's preposterous. It's just like the previous episode when the fully grown falling star beast just OLED me to death. Like, man. Anyway, I have something waiting for that stupid ass thing. I'm gonna absolutely destroy it. I'm actually running straight on towards it. Okay, this thing is following me, and it's gonna keep making so much noise until I take it out. There we go. Alright, I'm just gonna bring out Oleg so that he can take out everyone else over here with me, or for me, that is, so that I can just simply focus on running towards that other, so that I can focus on running towards that idiot that took me out. Stupid ass idiot that took me out. But yeah, this is the whole point of having this weapon, is basically putting magma all around you so that your opponent literally has nowhere to step. So if you are a big fan of gimmicky weapons, well, there is one for you. Anyway, can't believe that bloody idiot beat me. Such a small thing. Good lord. Alright, here's the abomination that somebody thought was pretty good to teach sorcery and give a huge ass head. To. Anyway, we do this again, and this time I'll be ready for that idiotic thing. And we drop down, there we go. Then we go through here, run around again, beat up this other snake. As you guys can see, from 0 runes, because we died, obviously, we are already entering the 6,000s in terms of runes, and I've literally only killed some basic ass enemies. Anyway, it was right down here that this thing got us, so looking for where to drop from. As you can see, there's the nice glow of my runes right down there, so we drop again, pick up, no, destroy this thing and then pick up my runes. There we go. Now everything is right with the world once more. So we're gonna need to do some minor platforming down here, just minor stuff, nothing too major. So we're gonna drop onto this first cage, and then we're gonna turn to our left and drop onto the next cage. You can see there's a phantom of another player down there, so that's where we shall be going towards, that other one. So we jump, and hopefully we land correctly. There we go. And now I'm not gonna use what he used because for some reason I don't know how he got down there, but you can see there's another sweet player that has left us a message. So aiming at towards the corner of this cage, you can see the message down there. We're simply gonna jump while aiming towards that. There we go. And now we take you out. Nope. Take you out. Oh, one of them got me. As you can see, through all their tortures, they have been so hungry they decide that they're gonna eat us. Cannibalistic idiots. Anyway, take them all out, run forward and boop you. Pick up the seedbed curse, which is important for our progression of the story with the dung eater back at the, what's it called? What's that place called? Round table. Yeah, at the round table hold. Anyway, we need to beat this guy up. This was half-face abductor virgin, as you guys know. Oh good lord. But as you guys know, this is the abductor virgin that was guarding that other upgrade material that I could not get to the first time we warped here. But the good thing is now we can beat it up and finally get that upgrade material. Okay, lady, you're pissing me off. This is a very weird contraption though. I mean, it's effective, don't get me wrong. It seems like it gets the job done, but it's still a very weird contraption. Ha! Missed. Oh, beautiful hit. Okay, dude. Ha! Got a hit. Worth it. Ha! Got another hit. And we're done. Now we pick up the Somber Smithing Stone 7, and yeah, pretty cool, right? Now we are done with that. We shall be heading back in here, and we shall go on to, well, get out through the main manor. Can't believe my bloodstain is gonna be next to that thing with no legs. Good lord. Anyway, we get the Ash of War, Royal Knights resolved, and we are done. We simply use this small path out and open this door, and would you look at that, we are back in the main manor. So by doing that whole loop and coming back to the main manor, Volcano Manor is done. The only thing left is for us to go fight Praetor Rykard. That's literally all that's done left, and sadly we won't be doing it in this episode. As I've already told you, we still have 2 more Volcano Manor invasions to do that I do not want to miss out on, because they give us cool armor sets and weapons. So once those 2 are done, we will be fighting Rykard. Anyway, we are telling Tanith about Zaroya's troubles.
The signs were clear enough. Well, Zarias has placed her trust in you. All the more reason I must tell you that some things are better left unknown. Besides, No one should be blamed for their heritage. Think about it. We are resisting the ways of the Erd Tree itself. What matters one's lineage in such a crisis? Zarias has placed her trust in that something... No. I haven't seen Zarias anywhere. And she has no scouting duties now. Has she gone off in search of answers? Why won't she just listen? May I ask your aid? Not as the manor's proprietress, but as Zarias' mother. If she discovers the answer to her question, and it causes distress, have her drink this potion, to purge that which would cause her pain.
Okay, so we get the tonic of forgetfulness.
I know. My wish is a grave disrespect to
Great naming, devs. Great name.
Erd Tree's imposition, but I've no choice. It must be done. Really? She is dead, then. My gratitude for your forthrightness. If you would allow me some time alone. Please.
Alright, so we've told her that Zarias died. She's sad. She wants some time alone, etc., etc. So, you know, I'm just gonna leave it at that. So now we shall go and pick up that site of grace for the boss, and then once we are done with that, we can, you know, leave the volcano manor until when we are done with the other. Till when we are done with the other invasions. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Until we are done with the other invasions. But once we're done with the other invasions, we'll simply warp to the site of grace and then meet up with Rykard and then destroy him, get his great rune, and continue writing the ballad of Big Billy, killer of demigods. Good lord, I hate the sound this thing makes. Okay. So, time for me to run all the way to the to where Rykard is. I'm not even gonna stop once, we're just gonna run through. We've already fought these things like thrice. I don't need to have a crescendo of specific fights against them. So just... okay, we got a hit, it's fine. Oleg will deal with all of them, so, you know, luck to him. Anyway, we're gonna travel to another location. Oh, iframes, bitch. And here we are. So we're gonna take this site of grace. As you can see, there is a site of grace that was placed here. Thank you to game devs for doing that, which means we don't have to go inside here. Now going inside here will trigger the boss fight against Traitor Rykard. We don't want that, and I did that intentionally to tease you guys so that you can see how close we were to fighting the demigod. But we still have this specific invasion to do, and we have that specific invasion to do. And if we haven't yet done both of them, you're going to lose out on some really cool upgrade materials, armor sets, weapons, all that wonderful stuff, and you know, we don't want that. So at this point, we have the audience pathway grace. It's enough. Once you're done with those two invasions, trust me, we will be back. We will deal with Rykard. It's gonna be a good thing. But as for now, please, I know it's disappointing. We've not faced a demigod since Radan. I know. It is coming, I promise. Anyway, now we're going back to Erdtree Facing Hill. And yeah, now that you're done with Mount Gelmir and Volcano Manor officially, it's time for us to complete what's its face, Altus Plateau completely. So in this other half of the episode, not other half actually, I think we are kind of like 35 minutes in. So Honestly speaking, I'm thinking we should just make this a short episode, like 50 minutes in. So in the next 15 minutes, we're just gonna progress some quest lines. So like this guy.
Leave the round table hold. I'm off in search of a noble scholar known as the Gold Mask to beg his instruction. We may not meet again for some time. If there's any incantations you wish to learn, now's the moment.
Is there an incantation I wish to learn? Not really. But anyway, as long as he's told us that he wants to leave the volcano manor for a while, that's enough. So we've met the criteria needed to progress his quest line. So we're gonna talk to this guy so that we can strengthen our armaments. We do not even have enough smithing stones to do any of these things. Oh yikes, we do not. Good lord. And it's fine. It's fine. We could, or at least we could upgrade our Night Rider glaive though. Although I do believe I could put some passive things with the occult whetstone on it, just to give it a passive effect. Kinda like what's it called? Like I could, it is currently sacred, but I could add a passive effect like bleed, so it can be bleed and holy. Oh, that would be awesome, bleed and holy. Anyway, let's see. I'm gonna go talk to Gideon over here.
You. What is it?
So about Tensha and unlocated demigods.
Gods yet to be located. Nicola of the Hairleg Tree, the unalloyed. His twin, Melania, the undefeated swordswoman. Luna Princess Rani, daughter to Renala. And the one only known as the Lord of Blood. Rani is said to have cast aside her great rune. So here at the Hold, we seek the whereabouts of the remaining 3 shard bearers. If you should learn anything of these matters, I'll trade your findings for a hidden treasure or a long-lost right, known only to me. We both desire to stand before the Elden Ring and become Elden Lord. As such, I hope we are compelled to work together.
Alright, so
Allow me to tender some advice in regard to the half of the secret medallion you possess. Find the Albinoric woman. She hides in a cave to the west of the Laskia ruins, which jut from the mist-shrouded lake of Liurnia. She knows the location of the medallion's counterpart, I'm sure.
we already did, so you know.
Find the Albinoric woman. She knows the
We already got her like in the same episode. Like the moment we got the first half, we found that woman. Her name is Latena, and she became a spirit summon for us as well. So you know, it's in the episode of the village of the Albanurics. I remember distinctively doing that. Anyway, we've given her all the bell bearings. As you can see, there's so many stuff we can purchase, all the way to a Ghost Cloud 6 as well, and we can purchase like 999 of them, which, because they all cost 6,000, is basically infinite, because nobody has so many runes to purchase a whole 999 worth of Ghost Cloud. Just saying. Anyway, right here is Dung Eater. So now that we've touched the seedbed cast, let's talk to him.
Wait. You have felt the curse. I can smell it on you. Boxed, yet tender. Apparently my seedbed is ripe and waiting. 'Twas a brief respite, I must say. Go and unshackle my corporeal flesh, trapped in the sewer jail below the capital.
So we get the sewer jail key.
Can kill you and defile your corpse, then the pox will truly be your own.
This guy really doesn't know who he's talking to, but anyway, he'll mess around and find out, as everyone that has come before him has. Anyway, we go back to the artery Gazing Hill, Site of Grace. And it's time to officially begin taking on the Altus Plateau. I'm jumping with excitement, as you guys can see. So Mount Gelmir is complete. Right there, down there, we got an Ever Jail to do. What else do we have? We have Site of Grace is somewhere there-ish. We have the Mirage Tower you need to do. We have the I don't even remember what was there, but there's something important right there. And down here we have the gate, which was the other alternate path to come to the Altus Plateau. I've just realized that some of you might have not even seen the gate, so I shall also take you guys to see the gate and see how the cool animation associated with using the gate entrance, because when we came to the Altus Plateau we just simply used the hidden entrance, because why not? Anyway, we're gonna be entering this site camp. That's gonna be shot by a ballista. Oh lord. Okay, you can attack me all you want, but when you lay your hands on torrent, that's a no-go. I'm like Keanu Reeves. You do not touch my pet. You do not, just like you do not touch his dog, you do not touch torrent. Once you do damage to torrent, all bets are off. So it's time for me to kill everyone on the ballista. Well, on my way back anyway, not now. Right now we're about to go face, well, I wanna say the first ever demigod we faced in the game, but with a twist. So you guys remember Godfroy the Grafted? The first ever demigod we faced in the game. He's also in the episode in the playlist called Godfroy the Grafted, so you know, it's not gonna be that hard to find. Well, he's stuck in this Ever Jail as well. Now I don't want to say that this is him because the name is different, but everything, movesets, everything is the same, so it's basically him. And as you can see, a lot of bloodstains around, so even now when we are much more leveled up and stuff, dealing with him is still quite the hassle, but you know, we can take him. That's all I'm gonna say, we can take him. So alright, I am ready. Show up, you idiotic fool. Yeah, so he's called Godefroy the Grafted instead of Godric. Nice naming from software developers. Anyway, as you can see, he's basically the one and the same person. Nothing different about him. Good lord, what an accent. Oh good lord. Okay, I just need to get some space. There we go. Wow, what a staggered attack. I think the only difference is that he does not have double access on his arm like he once did, you know, as the demigod. I like how there are one-on-one battles normally happening in Ever Jails. It's pretty cool. Oh no. Alright, let's do this. Oh good lord. Oh yeah. Okay, let's do this. Alright. Yeah, this is not looking good, Brave. Oh good lord. Yeah, I need to heal. Need to make some space. There we go. Nicely done, Godfroy. You know what, I'm not even gonna call you Godfroy. Godfroy the Grafted. Oh good lord, I almost had him. Come on, let's wake up. There we go. Alright, that's Godfroy done, and we get Godfrey's icon, which is one of the legendary talismans needed for the legendary achievement, should we get it. And yeah, Having done that, now we get a step closer to getting that legendary achievement. Anyway, it's a golden lineage Evangel apparently, so it's fitting that they placed Godfrey, not Godfrey. It's fitting that they placed Godric in there. Anyway, we are done with that. Let's see, what else do I want to do in this episode? We fought the Godric dude, Godfroy, no, still Godric, but you know, we need to fight. It's been a while though. Yeah, let's do that. So there is a Night Rider over here. I mean, why wouldn't there be? So I'm thinking we fight the Night Rider and then we end the episode. That should take us bang on near around 50 minutes in the episode, which, to be fair, I've done everything that I wanted to do. Like, on the mental note of objectives that I wanted to do, the main objective was literally completing the volcano manor and getting quest lines rolling. That was literally the only objective I had, and I've already done all of them, and I've fought Godfroy, which was actually an objective that I had set for the next episode. And if I do, and now I actually even want to face the Night Rider in this episode, because we're not even at 50 minutes looking at the recording. So yeah, we are moving real fast for my objectives, which is pretty cool to see. Anyway, what is up, Pumpkinhead? Oh, juicy hit. Okay, done. I love being powerful. You guys have no idea. If you ever wanna check the difference in how well we are doing right now, just go back and check like the 4th or 5th episodes of the playlist and compare it to where we are right now. You can literally see like the astronomical growth that we have made as a character in this entire playthrough. And the scary thing is we are not even done growing yet. Okay. Okay, dude. Oh no, no poise at all. Alright, you're the ones who shot me with your ballistas and heart torrent. Cannot let that slide. No. Stop it. Right, so there we go. Now let's see, what else do we have to do? Stop it. Okay, I know you aren't doing anything, but you know how to stop you before you got any ideas to try anything. Stop it. Alright, everyone on ballistas has been taken out. I have avenged Torrent's injury. So let's go fight some Omen. Why some Omen? Because there are like literally some Omen like almost right here, essentially. Okay, the site of grace I'm looking for is not even there, so it should be right there. So let's remove these markings and then proceed on to the site of grace with the new marking that I've made. If I can actually find it. It's like behind me for some reason. Where is it? Might as well do a drive-by while I'm here. Oh. You guys just saw your commander and his horse go down and you're like, yeah, we can take him. Stupid fools. Stupid as fools. Anyway. Let's see, what else am I supposed to do? I'm looking for the site of grace and I can't find it. Like, it's supposed to be somewhere here. I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Now this is a site of grace I was looking for relentlessly. Alright, we found it. Let us, bow down. Pastime, nightfall, easy as you like. Now let's go kill ourselves a night rider and then end this episode, shall we? Okay, the night rider should be somewhere on this highway. There he is, in the distance. Oh, it's been a while since we fought one of these. Oh, okay. 1-1 hit. Okay. Oh, juicy hit. Okay, he gets a juicy hit. No, he got a juicy hit on torrent. Okay, buddy. If you haven't yet heard, nobody touches torrent. For me, unfair game. You decide to hurt torrent, me and you're gonna have a problem. Oh no, I missed. Oh god, well, at least he got me that time. But still, I don't want torrent to be hurt ever again. Missed. Oh, what a hit. And he's done. There we go. And we get the Ash of War. Shared order. And yeah. I have now taken care of some of the content that I had saved for the next episode, which is fun. But this is where we shall be ending this episode, and the next one we shall continue the entirety of Altus and see where we go. So until then, stay safe, be smart, be kind, tell some loving today. Catch you all in the next one. Bye guys.